tell you what, Ash walks in here. He's got this bottle of elixir. I'm like, this is one of the coolest bottles I've ever seen. Tell us
Pretty dope.
What's in here?
Well, it doesn't only. Yeah, this is THC, CBD, and lion's mane mushroom. So this is essentially the alternative to alcohol that I feel a lot of people have been waiting for. I mean, it's really effective. It's really tasty, and yeah, man, people have been loving it. It's been really cool to just see people's reaction to just that possibility or just something new has been really captivating enough. People are really curious right now about like what else is there, and they're willing to try something new more than they've been leading up to this point. So yeah, it's been a perfect storm, and this has been a good surfboard to ride that wave.
Whoa. Yeah, dude. You're riding a wave right now. Oh my gosh. Folks, we got Ash in the house with BRÄZ.
Howdy.
Okay. Yeah. Texas native from H-Town.
H-Town, Galveston County. Hold it down.
Wow. And what's your school's like thing that they do? What do they do?
Which one? High school?
They don't say hook 'em because I wasn't in.
Oh, you talking about Tech State?
Yeah, what do they say?
Oh, eat 'em up.
Eat 'em up. Oh, eat 'em up, dude. Yeah,
Dude.
Well, people are
Marvelous.
They're drinking this up. Okay, all my friends at all the parties, I've talked about this like 100 times. And today's the day. Ash, what is this? What is this one?
So that is our flow. So that is our non-THC infused lion's mane elixir. So it's got lion's mane, cacao, black seed oil, and theanine. So this is great for mood boost, focus enhancement, clarity enhancement. It just feels good, and your body responds really well to it. It's really refreshing. We use Italian lemons and elderflower, which is different than regular lemons. I found that out on the fly.
Must be.
Yeah, no, you'll taste it. It's a completely different fruit, and it has a completely different like flavor to it. Not completely, but definitely different.
Well, let me ask you this: with the Italian lemons,
Yeah.
are they from Italy?
Yeah.
Chance?
Yeah.
Seriously. So not only
We source it out of
your thing,
Oregon, I believe, but yeah, like we get it from. It should be Italian lemons, as far as I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my point in bringing that up is the fruit over there, the food over there, the quality over there
Right.
is just better.
Yes.
So you're getting a tastier lemon and a better lemon.
You'll see.
I'm about to taste.
It's his first one.
I'm about to taste.
He just blind invited me without even trying the product.
Well, it's because all my friends, I'm serious. They're like, BRÄZ. Where is it? Where is
See
it?
what happens.
And I was at this party the other night, and apparently they had a table, and somebody pointed at it, and it was an empty table because he just left, just packed up. I'm like, how'd I miss him?
I got to be everywhere at the same time, man. It's been crazy.
Man.
A one-man doppelganger. Yeah. Just got to be out there.
Snap. Here we go.
Johnny Appleseed and BRÄZ.
Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. Now that right there, that's a breath of fresh air.
There you go.
That feels like a cool breeze.
Hey.
On the tongue.
Ain't nothing like it.
Holy crap, bro. Yeah, and I'm not getting that like sometimes you drink something out of a can and it tastes fake. Chemically.
Mm-hmm.
Not here. No, this is legit.
Yeah. None of the bullshit sugars either. It's all agave is added. There's the sugar for it, so it's not too sweet.
No.
It's more like a light Sprite.
Oh. Folks, all right. This is Greg approved. You know Bobby from Costco? Well, this is Greg approved.
We did it.
All right.
We made it.
Hit that up. So we got to talk a little more about this bottle because I was very curious about it here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking you go to the store, you buy this really fancy looking ceramic looking deal and to drink out of and then finish it in a day. No, that's not how this one works.
No, you don't want that. You want to take that chill. You want to sip on that. You want to put it on ice. You want to just, light evening sipper. I mean, you can party with it. I party with it. It's a great party.
Well, yeah. Maybe say, hey, come here, friend.
Little shot here, a little shot there. Yeah, like a full shot glass of that is equivalent to one of our OG cans.
The THC
I didn't drink those today, but you have all the other ones.
Okay.
I figured that one would suffice for the THC component.
Dude, my mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. I got a million questions about all these cans.
What's good?
This is so sick. So I gotta ask. Okay, so this one here, this is like a banger bottle. What's this retail for right now?
About 70-ish, maybe a little more.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
It's a premium product.
Yeah, and then it lasts however long you want it to last. It's a manageable.
Yeah, you get a good amount out of it.
Oh, $70. Get yourself some.
Like this is probably about 4 milligrams, 4 to 5 milligrams.
Yeah, so a little splash at the bottom of the cup, 4 or 5 milligrams. You just chill.
Sip on that, and you're chilling. I feel great. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get hungover.
No, and a key point is the fact that there's double as much CBD as there is THC. So like people will have bad experiences with THC products. They'll have a bad gummy. They'll have a bad edible. They'll have a bad drink. But it's a lot of times it's because they don't have any CBD or any other cannabinoids in it to balance out the THC liftoff effect. So you can just have like a lot of THC and just like, oh shit, what just happened? I'm freaking out, and there's nothing to calm your body back down. CBD does great for that. CBD is so great, just anti-anxiety, anti-inflammation. It's a great medicine.
You see, a general guy like myself,
Yeah.
that's not up to speed on this, wouldn't know that.
Yeah, that's the exciting part about being in this moment, like with this now, is because there's such an opportunity for education. There's such an opportunity to like really open people's eyes to what else is out there, and that's like I was saying before, like that's the exciting part about all this is how excited people are to see something new. Because I don't know what it is. I mean, I have my theories, I have my whole deal, but like for whatever reason, in the past 18 months, I am coming across people on the daily, no bullshit, on the daily telling me in the last 18 months they've drastically decreased their alcohol intake for whatever reason. Everybody has a different reason, everyone has a different story, but alcohol is just not hitting the same way it used to, at least throughout the masses. I mean, it's still, people are still partying, people are still taking shots, and I still partake. Like, I'll do it more monthly now, like if the boys are back in town or if like it's a wedding or, you know, so like I got a fantasy football draft next week and I'll probably drink there. But like otherwise, just across the spectrum, just alcohol on the decline, and people are bored. They don't want a mocktail. They don't want something with nothing else.
Yeah, it's not just you saying that. I actually saw a news article probably, let's say a few months ago, I don't know, recently. It was talking about how people are not really doing the whole alcohol thing.
54%.
50.
I think it said 54% are now consistently drinking alcohol. I know 46% of Gen Z is not drinking. So this is a trend that going forward is declining. Like there are no positive trends for alcohol right now.
No.
Venues are losing a shitload of money. Music venues, bars, restaurants, like this business model of alcohol being the cash cow of the whole business model is not sustainable. We're going to see a lot of changeover and turnover in terms of how businesses conduct themselves, of how people are going to socialize going forward. And depends on what happens with the legal status of hemp. I think hemp is a great substitute or alternative option. But beyond hemp is the functional game. And so like these are the THC ones, but yeah, the whole functional line where we're not using just cannabis, we're using mushrooms, we're using adaptogens, we're using nootropics. Like you're seeing a lot of lines made of mushroom products hitting the market right now. A lot of people are doing them in like coffees, and there's a lot of great products in the market right now. And that's the exciting part, is like there's a lot happening in a lot of different options that you can choose that actually work, that actually make you feel good, and they don't make you feel like shit afterwards. And that's the main thing that alcohol has against it. It's like you don't feel good from it. It's a toxin, it's a depressant, it's naturally something your body rejects. So as we start to introduce these things that your body will start to like, I think it's going to change things a lot faster than people are predicting, or anticipating, rather.
Yeah, I think the younger generation, too, is really just get them more awake to this kind of thing. And I would say that it is generational. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Sure.
So let's say, what's before the millennials? Who's older than the millennials right now? Which one is that?
Gen X?
Gen X. They're probably drinking a little bit more. Then the millennials drinking a little bit less. And then whoever's below the millennials is drinking even less than them. That's my assumption. What's your take on that?
I wish I looked into that a little bit before this. I would say it's been pretty consistently dominant. Like maybe there'd be some in trends either or, but it's not enough to say like significantly more,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I believe.
Well, the whole reason I bring that up,
Hmm.
I theorize like that is because, people were smoking and it was cool in the
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah.
No side effects for smoking.
Yeah.
And
I
all of a sudden,
I specifically mentioned that in a post or a story I shared the other day. It was like it was a a, a, a trend saying that like yeah, I think it was the 54% of adults aren't drinking alcohol as much. And then from there, like my 2 cents that I added is like going in the not too distant future, alcohol will be perceived the same way that cigarettes are now. Like people still partake in cigarettes, but it's like not as in the 50s when like there was smoke filled rooms everywhere. People were smoking on airplanes. Like people are drinking on airplanes now. They will consistently people things will just change. People will grow and evolve and yeah, I just think we're gonna have a drastically different reality going forward than what we currently have. I mean, that's not too far fetched of a suggestion, just with all the things happening in the world right now, especially with all the tech and all the AI and our genuine lifestyles changing. But throwing alcohol, dissipating on top of that, it's just going to be really fascinating to see how people choose to socialize and be around each other because I think going forward, that's going to be seen as a premium. And people are just going to yearn for that more and more. That's going to be a desired, yeah, just hang out.
yeah, and when you think about it, right? If we're just to look at things black and white for a second here, alcohol, you drink it, you can't drive, you might get hurt. To you,
Fight to somebody.
you fight with somebody,
Yeah.
all kinds of bad stuff, right? You wake up feeling like crap. It's like, what are we doing? Why is this the thing? Why are there liquor stores, like all over the place? This is kind of archaic in my personal opinion.
Systemic.
Systemic. It's time for a gosh darn change, if you ask me, folks.
Well, it's happening. And all we could do is just play our part and just let nature unfold. But there seems to just, like I said, there's something happening amongst the masses that is just physiologically not meshing with alcohol.
Mm.
And so they're looking for something else. And this has been a really great addition to it.
Yeah, dude. And here, folks, we've got a great alternative. Because Ash made it. So we took a look at this guy right here, the BRÄZ. The big kahuna. This is freaking cool. You got to get yourself one if you want to really chill. This one, what I got in my hand right here, this is delicious and refreshing. You can bang a couple of these a day for sure. This is really good. And then you said you got other ones. What do we got over here?
Yeah.
What is this?
So I kind of organized this from energizing up, bring you back down. So on the far left, then the furthest or the closest row has THC and the back doesn't. So this has THC. 5 milligrams of THC, 5 milligrams of CBD. It's got cordyceps mushrooms, maca, and ginseng. So they're stamina boosters, they're energy boosters. They make you feel up, like you feel a pump from it. I'm super stoked to do more like movement based and lifting based and like activities with this because like it fires you up and it feels good. And it's not like a caffeine rise. It's like a life rise. It's like a chi rise, and it's awesome. And it tastes great. Watermelon lime. This is my favorite drink in the world. Just take off the brands and everything. Just from a single can, I haven't had anything that makes me feel the same way that this does. Just in one can, one and done. I'll put this against anything.
Dude, that's super cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's awesome.
real cool.
That's I drink a gun out of this. This one does not have THC. So this is another energy uplifter. It's got guayusa, which is an Amazonian vine, which is, I would equate it to like a yerba mate in terms of kind of like taste profile.
Bro,
Yeah.
Guayusa.
Yeah. You about it?
I just learned a new word.
Tell it, he said. There's a whole bunch of stuff to learn. That's a lot of good shit too. Yeah, man. Guayusa, maca, ginseng, cordyceps. Just great superfoods, great things that lift you up, make you feel just energized, and then a real adrenals will come down. Like it's not that spike up you get from caffeine and coffee and stuff like that, and energy drinks, and yeah,
Dude, that stuff gets your nervous system bad.
yeah, you just don't know what all the shit in it.
Wait,
But like you look at the ingredients, and it's all good stuff. Yeah,
What's this?
and so you have this one. That's the lion's mane cacao black seed oil theanine.
Oh, yeah.
This is the thing I've been sipping on: THC, CBD, lion's mane. This is crazy. I'll end there. This is the non-THC. So this will bring you down. So this is a great like evening, just kind of. I'd say this is like the 7 to 8 p.m. drink.
Really?
Or this is honestly, it's been really cool to get people's response to this too. So what it's got is reishi, passion flower, tart cherry, chamomile, magnesium, a little bit of ashwagandha as well. So it's a very calming, very relaxing blend, and it's a cherry chamomile taste. So it's just a really nice, soft. It's just a really good evening drink, and I've gotten really good feedback around creativity, and I suspect it's because of the passion flower, and that has become my favorite flower, honestly, in all of this. Like just what it does. It's a passion flower. It's a great creative booster. It like stimulates your mind and imagination, at least from my experience. Yeah, encourages emotional ease and helps quiet mental activity.
Y'all are hearing what this man is saying right now, right?
It's crazy.
How could you not try this? How could you not want to try this?
These are potions.
It's amazing. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
exciting,
Christmas
right?
here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is really good.
That's the
And no
nighttime.
THC in this.
No
Yeah.
THC in nighttime. Okay.
And now this has 5 milligrams of THC, 75 milligrams of CBD. It's got
You said, excuse me?
75 milligrams of CBD. Yeah. So this will chill you out heavy. And a little bit of THC that gets you feeling, you'll feel it. You'll feel a nice little feel.
Yeah.
It's got, passion flower, reishi, blue lotus, magnesium, ashwagandha. Let me see anything else.
Yeah.
No, this one's awesome. I don't bring these out to events just because this isn't that occasion.
No, because it's super chill.
Yeah,
Everybody's going to be like this, yo.
yeah. You wanna drink this when you're around your bed, or at least at home, and you could kind of wander around in like that ambient-y feeling.
Yeah, I like it. So this one's drift, like you're drifting away. Yeah. And this one's called dream because it's like it provokes your.
See, I think initially we were thinking it would be more of a sleeping tonic, but I don't get sleepy from it, but I do get dreamy from it. Like I journal and I create with it, and I think bigger. I feel like, and it's a relaxant, so it chills you out, and like it calms down your mental activity, but it stimulates your imagination and creativity. So it's a great like painting or singing. Like if you're crafting, like it's a good activity booster, and it tastes great.
You should call it daydream, bro.
About it.
Flow. That's this one.
Yeah.
This is like all day long drink, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna affect your energy levels.
No, lion's mane's awesome. Also seeing a lot of really great benefits around Alzheimer's and other just brain.
Seriously.
Yeah. Also a great brain supplement.
Wait, hold on a minute here. Wait, so there's 5. 1, 2, 3,
6.
4.
And when there's a silver can that I got in the car, I'll bring it. But I only had one at a box. So.
A silver can.
Yeah. That's the equivalent to this, but with THC.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's got the CBD, THC, CBD, and lion's mane in it.
Drift, and then the last one is the elevate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then this one is amplify.
Yeah.
Whew. This is unreal. This is like the coolest freaking thing.
Glad you like it, man.
Yeah,
It is pretty cool.
like okay. All right, I gotta calm down. I get a deep breath over here. Chill,
Do
Greg.
it, dream.
All right. So you're at a party, right?
Yeah.
People want to like get a little bit more in the flow zone. What's the go-to for the party?
I ask them if they drink THC.
Yo.
They do.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's you know what? It's the first event of the night, so 7:30 p.m.
If they're about it, I'll tell them about Amplify. I'll tell them about all the energy boosts it does and all the just how it makes you feel up.
Yeah.
Every interaction I have, I try to connect a little bit. Typically, I'll introduce myself and try to see like, okay, where are they coming from? My motto and throughout my ethos is like meet people where they're at, and like really try to get an understanding of what are they coming with. Just because I come from a background of biohacking and functional wellness, and so I tap into that type of acumen in terms of, because this has been an absolute godsend, and I joined this team in February, and from there I've been able to utilize kind of this whole acumen in this resource center that I've had leading up to this around like knowledge of these adaptogens, of these ingredients, and like why these things are good for you. But ultimately, when someone is coming up to me, I want to find out like what are they coming from, and based on what they're trying to feel, I can paint a picture. Because you can choose your own adventure with this box. Like, it's what are you looking to do, and that's typically where I start.
Choose your own adventure.
Telling you.
What do these things go for? So this guy's 70.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great price. I really do. For like the bang, I mean, it's good quality, great quality, best quality. And then you sip on it like a bottle of whiskey, right? How much is a bottle of freaking whiskey? And it is bad for you. What are you doing buying that stuff? Get this. And then how much do these guys can?
I believe about 30. I gotta check
$30.
what Total Wine's doing for them, but it's probably a little bit more than that.
Did you just say Total Wine?
So we're sold in Total Wine, the THC versions are, and we're sold in Sprouts in the functional version. And we'll have some other ones coming online later this year, but one day at a time.
Whoa.
Yeah. But we're making moves, dude. It's been wild. It's a legitimate rocket ship startup that's been an absolute ride to just join on, as it feels like we're in an airplane that we're building while we're midair, but we're out there. It's going. Like we're getting Forbes articles, we're getting all sorts of
Forbes.
Our founder is, yeah. Our founder's he's the man. Aaron, yeah. He comes from the cannabis background. He started a digital marketing agency.
Where's he live?
Florida. Yeah, this whole thing's a Florida operation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this, right? Because you said this whole thing has been a wild ride. Now it's time to educate the listeners, because most of my guests here are entrepreneurs or experts in their craft.
Sick.
All right? So what I'd love to touch upon is your journey for taking market share. Because on our initial phone call, that's what you said. Let's dive into that.
Okay.
What has it been looking like for you guys? How you guys been expanding?
Oh, man. Okay, so BRÄZ started on 4/20/2023, and so we're just over 2 years. And right out the gate, Aaron was able to utilize his knowledge and his competitive advantage in the digital marketing space for cannabis. So he knew how to work the algorithms. He knew how to make people find products in a tricky space to find products. And put up $500K of his own money to build out a product, and did a whole production run with it. And he met our other co-founder, Travis. They met at a cannabis conference, and just God put him in the right place at the right time and told him about this idea, and they created this non-alcoholic cannabis and mushrooms drink. And I believe we're profitable in 4 months. Just went really aggressive at D2C. And went really aggressive with the marketing. But again, because he knew the exact buttons to push, he just knew how to get the most out of his dollars.
Yeah.
And this is not a space that has any dominators yet. So there wasn't anyone really going in heavy with marketing. So they just kind of took the lead, and just been gutting it ever since. Like, they're spending $1 million plus a month on ad spends and digital ads. They've been doing that for like the last year. I believe it's up to like 1.3 or 1.5 now. But
$1 million
every month, just really solidify, like, you're gonna see us at some point. And that's been the response that I've been getting a lot of. It's like, I see your ads all the time. I never got to try to drink it, and my job is to to get people to try it for the first time, and get to see like, oh shit, I've tried that too. Like, oh, I really like that, or oh, I didn't like that, or no, I haven't gotten many. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Because we got so many. It's like, you may not like the flavor of one, but I haven't had anyone that's told me like they're not feeling something. So that's a big differentiator as well. Leading up to this point, I feel in the non-alc space, there hasn't been a big push until recently in the functional space. So functional beverages, as in drinks that make you feel something. as opposed to just non-alc, just being like an analog spirit would be like a non-alcoholic gin or a non-alcoholic whiskey or tequila. And there's some good ones out there. I've leading into this chapter before I was with BRÄZ, the past 2 years I've been running non-alcoholic events where I would bring in some sort of wellness modality, so like sound healing or breath work or yoga, and I would have some sort of activity to essentially introduce people to, and then I'd have some sort of mocktail situation going on where I'd partner with a brand and we'd make a drink out of it, and we'd introduce people to like an environment and an experience that doesn't involve alcohol that's still really dope. And it was really cool. But I got to experience how people respond to different types of drinks and different types of offerings. And I got just a really good drinking from the fire hose, just where are people at and seeing where they're at. And at the end of the day, you can't, it's hard to market something as alcohol free or non-alcoholic or sober because you're essentially implying that it's lacking something.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, and it's hard for the consumer to justify paying, because now you go to a bar and bars are doing mocktails now, like across the board. It's been really interesting to see, but they're charging a good amount for these mocktails, and if someone's going to be paying that much, I hear a lot of like, well, why am I not just getting the real thing? And that's the whole thing between. Yeah, that's a whole rabbit hole.
Well, no, there's a lot of psychology behind that, right?
Sure.
Non-alcoholic beer, it's like just the name of it. It sounds lack, right? It sounds weak or something.
But I'll stand up for the beers real quick though, because the beers are really good. Like I will say, the technology has gotten so good with the beers that I prefer. The Best Day Brewing Kolsch is my favorite beer, and I still drink. I like Love Street. I like like a PBR.
Is that local? Kolsch?
Best Day Brewing is California.
Oh,
they're really good.
Dope.
But Athletic Brewing's crushing it with their beers.
Well, and not to mention, non-alcoholic beer is a great post-workout. Just for the record,
dude. I still fuck with beers. Like I'll still drink if the mood strikes. But it's gotten to the point where I've had some non-alcoholic beers that are just it's changed the experience for me.
They're meant.
Yeah. And so like the whole thing's crazy.
Yeah.
But I digress. So that's like the non-alc space. But what's really blooming going forward is the functional space, the things that make you feel something, the things that you get an experience out of or you get a feeling out of. And just perfect storm. The way we came in as a cannabis and mushroom product, we were already seen as like kind of out there. Nobody else was doing both.
Right.
And to this day, like there's very few others that are kind of, I would have assumed there'd be more that are kind of jocking the formula. Honestly, I'm like, hey, go for it. It's a great formula. Or just in terms of like involving adaptogens, involving cannabis, but it's hard to make drinks, man. Like it is a hard industry to like break into and like do well in. So we've been doing well, and I think it's a big component is that we're the only ones kind of really stretching the boundaries into these types of things, and then not only doing these types of things, but like intentionally and mindfully sourcing these ingredients and putting the right stuff into it so that you feel like you were saying earlier, like it doesn't taste like there's something bad in here. It's because there's not, but your body responds really well to that. And so just giving your body more of that, your body will give you more feedback.
Nourishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no better time to get your moving in than right now. And I want to be the guy to help you with your next move. What's going on, Texas? This is your favorite mover, Mark. Our job and our intention is to make moving fun. Moving is already a stressful task. While you have this big transition in your life, life is still life. There's still work, there's still kids. We come to alleviate all of that stress and make your move effortlessly. And we are a full service, one-stop shop moving service. Full packing services, moving services, and we also have an in-house cleaning services to make your home move-in ready. Make your next move your best move and give us a call and we'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I tell you what, it is delicious, straight up. And I got a question. Well, actually, no, we got to touch a little more on the market share thing because you are the Austin guy.
On the plug.
Okay? It's like Ash. BRÄZ. Ash. So what have you been doing in the area?
Oh man. Like I said, man, you gotta be a one-man doppelganger. Like Austin is, it is a capital of just like the social wellness scene. There's just constantly stuff going on in this city. And like this weekend, yesterday I was at Base Church, and the day before that I was
Church?
it was an event called Base Church, and it was over at Awakened Ranch, and it was dope. It was a good one. Shout out Avatara, that was a good one. And then before that was a Realm of Fungi art show at Art US Co. Artist Co. And that was really cool. But in the psychedelics realm.
Sure.
And then on Friday, I was at an EP release at Dada Lab, and that was really dope. And then I did something Thursday too. And then last Wednesday, I facilitated a Watts Wednesday discussion group. It's a side quest of mine. It's like me and a good buddy of mine will lead a conversation and just kind of like a discussion based group, where no trauma, like nobody come in here with any shit. Like we're here to talk about like Alan Watts style, like theologies around Taoism and just how it intertwines with our specific like perspectives in our life.
Dang.
And just like leading good elevated conversations. And I brought shitload of BRÄZ. I had kava there. I had pizza. Like it was chill.
Wow.
So that was all this last week. Yeah.
That's freaking nuts.
Yeah.
What a schedule. Holy crap.
It doesn't stop. It's crazy.
Are y'all gonna be in the bar soon or what?
We are. We are.
Which ones?
I have that list somewhere in there.
But it's a
Kingdom.
list.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Well, Kingdom's my personal favorite. We're in Hotel Van Zant. We're in I think Latchkey. There's a few of us out there. We're getting out there more though.
What's the apprehension for the bar owners to saying no?
The whole hemp reform deal. We're trying to figure out what's happening with hemp products going forward. There's SB5. There was SB3 before that. That got vetoed by Abbott. Abbott came. We could spend hours on that whole deal. Like it has been crazy to get insight or just perspective and experience around how politics actually work and just like seeing it firsthand of just the whole outlay of it. But it's all just lobbies and just corruption and influence of big alcohol, big pharma, and private prison industries.
It's ridiculous, dude. America's is a great country, of course, and yet it has a lot of crap to work on.
Don't we all?
The pharma stuff. And what's the other one there?
Which one?
The pharma, the food industry is jacked up, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like why is alcohol like, free? I don't get it.
The same reason why the only thing you could do at nighttime to go be around others revolves around alcohol. Like this is all systemic to keep us sick and keep us at a lower frequency, if you would.
Dude, I wonder if there's anything. Let's get off on a little Joe Rogan tangent here. A little like space out topic. So I wonder if there's any kind of animal
That's my cue.
system. Yeah, get it. If there's any other animal like species that is like humans that we can watch them. Because to my understanding, here's what I heard. You can take all the money away from everybody in the world, right? And then within X amount of years, the rich people that have been rich before will be rich again simply because of the way they think, the way they act, and all this other stuff, right? They're controlling everything, so to speak, right? Call me crazy. They're pretty much controlling like what's going on, right?
The structures of power are so established that the families that are involved with it can't fail, are too big to fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a small percentage of it, right? Like the whole reason we're in a school system is because John Rockefeller wanted employees, right?
Mm.
Like stuff like that.
Go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's any other kind of, anything else out there that kind of is close to what we do as humans?
Animals?
Animals, bro. Put animals in a freaking globe and you can watch them act a certain way. Is there anything even remotely close to humans?
No.
No,
That's
right?
what separates us.
Yeah.
I feel that is like the question, because this is actually a side tangent that we had at the Watts Wednesday, which I actually enjoyed. But like, do you think animals have ego?
Bro. Whoa. Well, when they're mating, dude, they definitely fight each other to show the other one who's boss, who's more dominant.
But that's
That
like
ego?
social structure. And that's like hierarchy within a pack.
Yo, bro,
But
no.
is that what ego is?
No, animals don't have ego.
Right.
Straight up.
I don't think so either. And we were starting to like kind of circle in on the fact that ego might be like that inner voice. And ego might just be our humanizing, like our. So it started off with like, because all the Alan Watts stuff is essentially just we are nature and like return to the flow is like the most high level it can be. And it's like everything else is just a distraction, essentially.
Sure.
And so ego, and any time, like the original prompt of it all was virtue. And like the conversation around being a virtuous person essentially defeats the purpose. Because if you're displaying true virtue and you're just being and you're just in this loving space, like you're not doing it for any given reason. You are like literally flowing with it all. So by being virtuous, you are specifically trying to do something so that defeats the purpose of the Tao, essentially.
Yeah.
Is what it's saying. So, yeah. So like
books, that guy?
Hmm?
That guy got books?
Alan Watts?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Lots of books.
got a good amount of books.
Kinda
But he's
like
got
Young.
his best things are his like talks, those like his lectures. So he was around in like the 60s and 70s and got really popular at that time, and he would go and do lectures and self-taught, like didn't go through the education system, did a whole trip out east and just got really plugged into the Tao. And then came back west, and he just really is able to articulate it to the Western man. That was just kind of this thing. He's just really charming and just really clever and funny, but wise. Just like everything he says is just like real chill. But like you get a lot of his sound bites and like house music and stuff. Like it's a notable voice.
I gotta look into this guy.
Alan Watts.
I think it was 50, 60, so there's probably videos of him.
Recordings.
Just recordings. Voice.
I'm sure there's some videos of him out there, but you typically listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could read his stuff, meditations, or he's got a few books out there.
I like that.
Yeah. No, he's the man.
I'll have to look him up for sure.
Yeah. Like him, Marcus Aurelius. I would say those are like my two, and Matthew McConaughey. Those are like my three philosophical columns. Yeah, Green Lights is great. I love Green Lights.
Yeah, and as we sit here and you're enjoying your tasty beverage, I notice your eyes are starting to look a little different.
Oh.
There's something going on
Yeah,
over there.
They do that.
Must be doing something good over there. Which is a point I actually want to bring up, okay? Back in November, folks, I haven't done any kind of, stuff like the THC in years and years and years because I just decided not to do it. And all of a sudden, I'm at this grocery store, and I see it on the shelf. They're gummies at checkout. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You could just buy this at the grocery store.
What a time.
What a time.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Miss, is this real? She goes, yeah. Okay, it was $10. So I said, why not, right? If it's legal, cool. Let's go for it. Let's try it. Boom, got me a little bag. Popped one. 2 hours later, nothing. Popped another one. 5 milligrams each, right? 5 milligrams of anything is not a lot, in my opinion.
Right?
Yeah. No, opposite of chill. Anti-chill. It was the worst experience ever. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
So my question for you is, you drink this,
Yeah.
right? Do you ever get that feeling where you're like, I don't feel it. Let me get another? Or because it's liquid.
It's subtle, man. It's super subtle. Like I said, like the CBD component is key. It's because it keeps it grounded.
Yeah.
Ground is probably not the right word. It keeps you near the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's not really hit you like a ton of bricks.
No, it's very chill. None of these will, like, unless you go ham on this, but you're going to be more like couch probably. Yeah. I haven't found my limit yet, but one day maybe we'll get there.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it in your back pocket. Fill our
I don't know if I got a good little balance with it, I think.
So if you I know there's two different types of strains of the THC.
This is sativa based.
So is that the chill one?
That's the upper one.
That's the upper one.
Mm-hmm.
Really? But because you put the CBD in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then so like the lion's mane again is really good for. So a lot of time, yeah, it helps you get out of your head. Like
the lion's mane does.
I feel so.
Yeah.
It's like it's more of like a clarity provider. The theanine as well.
Yeah, I feel fantastic, by the way, drinking this. I drank it in like 2 seconds because it was delicious.
They're potions.
And it's time for a little game, folks.
Oh, shit.
You're
Play games here?
You're the first person ever
Oh, word.
to
A debut game.
go into the box. That's right.
We're going to do like a...
We're going to, look at this.
Oh, shit. You got your game. You got your own game.
Nice, right?
Good for you.
A little question box.
Wow, I'm the first one.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. What an honor.
So we got questions, folks. Random questions. You get to pick, let's pick 2 questions.
All right.
Yeah. So by all means,
Wow.
pick a card.
Wow.
Hopefully it's a good one. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you want another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said pick 2, right?
Yeah. You do both of them.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's the one. Okay. Cool. By all means, show the camera your card. What's it say?
Fight 1 horse-sized duck or 20 duck-sized horses. All right, you're hired to coach your evil twin. What's the first thing you fix? All right, let's knock out these horses first. Fight 1 horse-sized duck or 20 duck-sized horses. 20 duck-sized horses for sure. They're all getting stomped. Fuck birds. And the thought of a massive horse-sized bird, I mean, that's essentially what dinosaurs were.
Bro, it'll peck
like-
you once, bro.
Dude, yeah, it's a bigger ostrich. No, we're good on that, fam. No, that sounds terrifying.
It'll eat your
They can,
hand
yeah,
off.
they can make a whole movie about that one monster. So yeah, give me the 21s.
Okay.
And then you're hired to coach your evil twin. What's the first thing you fix? Well, it's evilness, I suppose, or their evilness, I suppose.
What's evil about them?
That was my follow-up question. Is like, what? Yeah, I'm curious what would make them evil.
Oh, you know. Remember when you looked in the mirror last? You said,
So like sinister.
doesn't have to be like that evil. Like, maybe you eat too much Oreo cookies or something.
Oh, just like gluttonous, like sinful.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
I don't gotta go too deep.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're hired to coach your evil twin. What's the first thing you fix? Sense of humor. Oh, yeah. Who are they talking to? Who are they hanging out with? Where are they going?
Yeah.
Where are they drinking?
What are they drinking?
Yeah.
The magic question.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. Edit all that. I'll change what they drink. I'll give them a breeze. Here you go.
Said it from the man himself. Dude, this is super fun. Gotta pick one
That would have
more.
been, yeah.
Pick one more. This is great. There. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you felt that. All right. You're recruited into a secret society. What do they pick you for? To save the world, man.
Really?
Yeah. But we're going to do it because we're going to give people non-alcoholic beverages and show them how to have a good time without it. And that is going to change the world. And that's what we're doing with this. And I think people are ready for it. And once you start to create a world where, yeah, you can go out, you can have fun, you feel good, you're meeting someone new that's in a like-minded environment that you're vibing with, and you can go home and you can have a full night's sleep and you don't feel like shit the next day, and you can do it again and just rinse and repeat that cycle. Yeah, man. I'm more optimistic about the future than I've ever been.
I think we're gonna have more joy in our lives in the future.
Right? And it's like, that's what's so crazy with all the fear programming going on all the screens brought to you by all the evils. With all of that happening, I still feel really good about how things could end up. Don't get me wrong. There's more ways it could end terribly than ever. But at the same time, I just see such a exciting future that excites me more than any. That light is so bright that no shadow could dim it.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you looking forward to most?
NFL football. Yeah.
God, this guy. This guy.
Yeah, I'm excited about the fantasy football season.
Yeah. Who do you like to watch?
In 2003, I joined the Little League football team, and I was like, well, I got to watch a team, so I got to figure out like how this sport works. And I chose the Kansas City Chiefs because of Tony Gonzalez, Dante Hall, and Priest Holmes. And I've been a fan of theirs since.
Yeah.
And so I went through all the years that they were terrible, and now we're really, really good. And Taylor Swift is a fan, and it's my entire experience with football and what it's become as a product in itself has really changed. But this year, I'm excited for it again. Whereas last year, you could see all the corporate tentacles that have entered this professional sports lane, especially now that gambling is prevalent and leads the discussion around it. It's really sullied the entertainment sector and really just anything on screens. Again, I reiterate, that's where all the evil is coming from.
Dang.
Yeah. But specifically, like the sport that I grew up loving, it sucks to see it tainted.
Yeah.
And last year, it really was rubbing me the wrong way. But I'm excited about it this year.
Yeah, you're gonna rub it back.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what?
Wait. Yeah.
That's
but I want it. I'm excited to tap into football season with. Yeah.
Yeah. Think about watching football, drinking some BRÄZ, bro.
I'm trying to figure out what's the way I want to do it, but I want to reclaim sports in a way. Like I want to reclaim like because there's nothing, you can't replicate a game day experience. Like there's nothing like the energy of going to tailgate before a big game and like being here at UT when Arch Manning is stepping into. This is the first year that they were the number one seed or the number one ranked team going into the season. Yeah.
Wow.
Like this is as peak hype of football program UT has dealt with. And we're here, man. So like I'm trying to figure out, like I'm trying to get Arch Manning to have a BRÄZ in his hand at some point. I'm gonna make it happen.
You're on a mission.
Yeah.
Arch Manning. Where's he live? After this, we're going on tax records. We're gonna find his address.
We don't gotta do that. We'll find its way to him. We'll be all right.
No, I'm gonna drop it.
You're in on?
Yeah. I'll play. He's like, don't do that. No, that's a great goal.
It's just something that came up. That's how I was saying it.
And
So
get
it's
in
like,
Joe Rogan's hands too.
working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to try it.
I think he has.
But here's my thought.
What you got?
I think people need to have parties, BRÄZ parties.
Go ahead.
I think there should be a marketing campaign about the benefits of a BRÄZ party, how it's an elevated experience, no drama. You ever want to party? You ever go to a party before, folks, and all of a sudden somebody gets a little bit too tanked, and then maybe the ambulance comes, or maybe they start throwing stuff, or maybe they drive home and bad things happen. Well, let's throw a party without that. Instead, everybody's enhanced. They're in a great mood, and they're feeling more heart-centered. How about that? A BRÄZ party, bro.
I love that. Yeah. That's
thing is-
the future. That's what I'm saying. It's like once you start to create environments where people can get together and congregate and connect again, that changes everything. And something actually that's been really getting on my mind lately is about a month ago, I saw on social media there was like this trend kind of going on within the social media ether. Gen Z specifically was like posting about, hey, so all these movies like back in the day about like house parties and like kegs at the house and all that was like, did that actually happen? Or was that like just movie stuff? And it just dawned on me, their reality is so different from not just my reality. I grew up in I was born in 91, so I got the 90s, I got 2000s. I got to experience childhood before social media. I got to explore. I got to be outside and do the whole things, everything that everybody talks about.
Yeah, stick fights.
All the things. But it dawned on me how we are now having those that were in high school during COVID that had their entire social development structure just completely stunted, like never before, and created this environment where everybody had to retreat back home and get separated. and you are no longer having that communal interaction, not having that community essence that essentially helps people as they develop to have more interpersonal skills and interaction and just be amongst others. I don't know if we fully comprehend the damage that did from a societal standpoint. Like, you're seeing all these birth rates are really low, mental health is really low, like, and it all stems from people isolating. And the fact that they are now the parents of the kids, like, we have to find a way to preserve the human traditions of congregating and socializing before screens, because otherwise the screens will build our future.
Bro, to that point, yeah, I was at a church service the other day. He said, what did you do before the television? Everybody was on their front porch. At the end of the day, they're all congregated there. And then if someone walked by, come on, let's hang out. And then the TVs came in. And what did people do? They started congregating in the living room. And then the phone sign, and now everybody's alone on their phones by themselves. These teenage kids are like, oh, I'm going to go in my room. And they're like this.
We're letting the last 80 years determine the rest of humanity. Because that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the post-Rockefeller society. We're dealing with the whole system that came and created that whole power structure. But ultimately, we need to get people back together, because that's how humans have always done it. And if we completely divert from that, we are no longer living the human path, and we are going towards a different path. So, with that, we need to get people back together, and we need to get people to figure out how to party again. And it starts with these house parties. It starts with these little local gatherings, these little community spaces, but we need to start to influence and provide examples of, like, hey, this is possible again. Like, figuring out a way to, like, I think that will probably be the next trend. Like, there was, I mean, right now with the coffee, like the hot tub and coffee, or the cold plunges and coffees, and like the social outside, love it.
Yeah,
Great.
where everybody's wears white or whatever.
No, you go cold plunge and you have a coffee partner.
Oh, I'm thinking of a party. Never mind.
Okay, yeah. Same thing. I'm just saying, like, this non-alcoholic wave
Yeah.
isn't going anywhere, and there's going to be different types of, like, pop-up functions. And I think the house party circuit is probably the next one.
What's the biggest event that was BRÄZ only as the drink?
BRÄZ only.
Yes, dude.
We did a Kingdom. Well, I mean, there was a bar there, so that wouldn't count, I guess. We done festival, like, we done, like, events.
Yeah.
Like, yesterday, Base Church had at least 100 people, probably like 120. We were the only ones there for that.
It's great.
I mean, the art show we were at Saturday, we were the only ones there.
And here's my thinking. I think there needs to be events that this is the epicenter of the event. This is the main topic, the main theme of the event. Truly. Not like there's an event, oh, and by the way, there's BRÄZ.
Yeah.
No. This is the event. Because it's like a movement, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not just like, hey, here's something that's better for you than alcohol. No, it's like, hey, this is a better lifestyle, a better life, period. Like, let's nourish your bodies with some good stuff. Let's make you feel pretty good along the way, too.
Yeah.
Right? In a healthy way.
Preach. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
I'm getting hype right now.
I'm telling you, man. It's the mycelium. It's the mushrooms. Yeah.
The mycelium. There's a fly in here.
There's
flies. South Austin, bro. That's what you get. You go to Westlake, dude, there's no flies.
Out there, Dodgers.
Yo, I got that sucker.
Did you get it?
Did I get him?
Damn.
Dude, I swear I got him.
It's impressive.
I hit my,
Yeah, you went right for it.
Yeah, I did. Hurt a little bit.
Hey,
Talk about mushroom. That's great.
That was great.
Well, Ash, I like to close out. Let's say, because this is really cool to capture you on video, right? This
I don't know if they usually go like this. I don't know if this is your usual subject matter.
Oh, Okay. Yeah, it's a little, hearing a little bit there. Cool. And it's really cool that we capture this. They go on YouTube. They stay there forever because it's my goal to have your descendants be able to get to know you a little bit better. So if there's anything you want to tell people 150 years from now that want to learn about you, what would you say to them?
Oh man, I am someone who took a long time to find his path, and a lot along the way, I kept running into walls I put up for myself, and a lot of learning, and a lot of experience, and a lot of setbacks. But it always came back to the original divine plan that God put me here for. And the more I felt connected, the more connected I feel with God, the more flow comes with it. And BRÄZ has been a great product that has directly aligned with that. And it's just that much more of a testament of what alignment with God brings. And it's something that I feel if we are going to get out of this mess that we're finding ourselves in this crazy world that is being brought to you by screens and all the things that come with that. The way that we're going to get through that and ascend past it is going to be with God. And I think that's the challenge at hand now. It's like, do we as a civilization ascend and evolve and grow into all the things that humanity is capable of? Or do we lose?
Yeah.
And that's the exciting part.
That blast.
Didn't kill him.
Wow, I'm gonna get him, bro. I'm gonna get him.
Used it. But yeah, so in 150 years from now, probably telekinetic. We probably have like the Neuralink already established, but in like the most pure way, ideally. And yeah, or we just go straight back to like complete Earth, like Dune style, like, but Wakanda Dune, Wadunda. Yeah, where like we actually use the technology, but I don't know. That's the fun part. Is like, what could the future be? But I like to think that it's a God-driven, human-first civilization that utilizes the powers of plants and Earth like it was intended to.
I see the vision.
Sick.
Yeah, it sounds really freaking awesome. Where you wake up every day, you feel whole.
Yeah.
Wholeness.
It's the idea.
Well, folks, holy mackerel, we did send it. We put it up.
Do you feel sent?
Oh, fully sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash, thanks for coming on today, bro. How do people get a hold of you?
Yeah, man. These days, I'm trying to get more into LinkedIn. That seems to be yeah, I'm interested in that platform these days. I think that's a really good
business, man.
Hey, man, you gotta make the business happen to make everything else happen. So,
yeah.
LinkedIn, yeah, Ashton Moore on there, but or on Instagram, Ash Money Wellness. Yeah, those are the main ones.
Make sure to hit Ash, folks. I'm gonna talk to them after this to see if they can get a party pack going with BRÄZ, because I think it'd be super dope to have a party pack, because you know 13 bucks for 4, I can kind of add up a little bit. You want to maybe sweet spot or something like that.
Oh no, $30 for 4.
30 bucks.
Yeah.
30, yeah, right. 30
Yeah.
bucks for 4. That can kind of
Sure.
So we want to talk about a party pack so we can really get the health and the bright spirit into the hands of the masses. Don't count on it, but I'm going to try to.
Well, you could do a subscription model. You could build a bundle.
You could build a bundle.
Yeah, you can do that. You go to our website. The best way to get it is our website. So drinkbreeze.com. You can go on there. We'll ship it right to you. Go straight to your door. In most states, we can do THC. But in all states, we can do our functional. Yeah, you can go on there. You can build out a whole case of different ones that you like and ones I want to try. And yeah, come feel the magic. It's great stuff.
Yeah, when you try it, make sure to drop them 5-star review, because
Please.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to. I had my first can today right here, and it was slamming.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Folks, you hear it here first. My name is Greg Carlson, your fired up host of the Elite League podcast. Till next time, everybody, stay fired up.